buenas, brujeros, aquí Goge, jugando a The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt y sus respectivas expansiones. Después de esta pedazo de pausa que me he pegado, lo que tiene el trabajo, pues he aprovechado y he ampliado un poco el PC. Ahora estoy jugando en Ultra con DirectX 12 y de momento pues no he visto ninguna caída de FPS ni nada. Espero que esto también se pueda ver bien en la grabación. Y nada más, de deciros que si no habéis visto el vídeo de Monster Hunter World que colgué ayer, pues eh, he ampliado un poco la RAM. Tenía 8 gigas de RAM, ahora tengo 32 y le he puesto una tarjeta gráfica nueva que me parece que es bastante decente. Es una 4060 RTX. Y nada más que añadir. Vamos a continuar con la aventura donde la dejamos, que no me acuerdo muy bien cómo era, pero creo que íbamos a ayudar a Jaskier después de rescatarlo, así que vamos para allá. Espera, ¿qué?
Hey, I can't control what I inherit.
But you can control what you do with it.
I know, which is exactly why I'm considering.
Oh, you're always considering. If it's not one thing, it's another. Let me know when you finally decide.
One drink all I had.
¿Dónde va, Priscila?
Something unusual.
I'd give you a discount.
A ver, Jaskier, ¿qué ha pasado?
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Sí.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place would do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ekamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Claro. ¿Pero por qué un cabaret?
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
¿Qué hago? No te podría dejar yo el dinero y punto. Pido un crédito al banco de los Vivaldi. Sí, mejor, ¿qué hago?
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zeracania. And Daddy Dear would never refuse his daughter Dear a thing. We can borrow the coin from her.
Me suena.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
Well, I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Bueno, cabe destacar, si veis a Jaskier distinto, que no es el modelo de siempre, es que activé el aspecto alternativo de Jaskier, que es que se parece a Joey Batty, el que lo interpreta en la serie. No es que os haya vuelto locos. Bueno, ¿qué pinto yo en todo esto?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
¿Y tú qué vas a hacer?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
¿Está bien?
Fine, but...
Geralt, The only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Arena and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman never be a gift like
Vale, vamos para allá.
He never given me nothing but floppy diddly. You don't know how to give, you don't know.
What's he schemed up this time?
What village are you from?
Willows. Since I'm here.
Vale, se supone que Irina está... Bueno, está aquí cerca del teatro, creo.
I serve the eternal fire.
So, how'd it go with this healer? I was faffing about minding my own business when suddenly...
Look awfully suspicious to me, tramp.
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker and a watcher. Oh,
Just don't touch me.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
No, me parece que el GPS hace de las suyas.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks?
Era aquí.
I've got
Aquí está Irina. No saqué nada de aquí. La última vez que vine. Uy. Como estaba todo el rollo de dudo, me olvidé de lo más importante. Oh, piel de oso, esto me viene bien. Vale, ahora sí, vamos a hablar con Irina. Esto lo pauséis el vídeo y lo leéis, si queréis.
Ah, so good to see you.
¿Todos
You
conocéis
and
bien?
Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a
Uy, esperad
merchant
que estoy yendo al
once.
vecino, voy a cerrar la ventana.
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, the good in him will always emerge. Bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins. He played them so poorly. That must be why. Whereas he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Vale, ya estoy. Bueno, no he leído nada, pero esa es información que os interesaba. Bueno, que os interesaba. No o sea, es irrelevante, pero está bien para ampliar el lore. A ver, necesito un elemento de utilería.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
¿Ya está? ¿Ni un beso ni nada? Bueno. Ahora vamos a ver qué hay arriba, a ver si puedo sacar algo más. Pues sí. Vale, lectura, como siempre. Y esta me parece que también es conocida. Uy, una cajita sin mirar. Aunque sea un cuchillo de mantequilla, lo quiero todo.
Did you see those poor wretches who fled Velen?
A ver, aquí no hay guardias. Me puedo llevar todo esto. Que el alcohol siempre viene bien. Uy, si aquí hay más.
Greetings. Nowadays, one note, one word's enough to send you to the stone.
Vale, dice que nos reunamos al anochecer. Yo creo que ahora es una buena hora, ¿no?
Nothing hurts as much as life. Why is your hair so grey, darling?
¿Por aquí? Cuidado.
Wonderful.
Sí. Así sale la cinemática.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Ya está, eso es tu plan. Es un plan bastante bueno, ni lo sueñes. Venga, voy a hacer un poco la pelota.
This can actually work.
Written your lines already,
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Leer la tarjeta.
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench, and bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel.
Oh,
This
no.
is your first and last warning.
Un justiciero.
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born. On guard! You're better than I thought.
A ver, aquí me tengo que dejar ganar, ¿eh?
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
My hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
Vale. Muy un barbero. Puede que venga más adelante a cambiar el look. Ahora vamos al cabaré. Por cierto, antes de que se me olvide, vamos a cambiar la espada de... Estamos usando esta, ¿no? De acero. Creo que sí.
I've buried me old family.
Youth these days, yeah, brains all over the place. As long as the black ones are chasing
Old man
the real
Newman left you dingle. What? You
Think
never
I
given me
pissed me
nothing but
trousers.
floppy diddly. You don't know.
Ah, por la mañana. Vale, pues vamos a esperar.
Saying I'm no good.
Vamos a meditar.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
Uy, esto, no me acordaba de esto. ¿Qué opciones tenemos o por qué me lo preguntas a mí?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor, but that he'd let us know just as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
Hombre, si es por ella, yo creo que le pega más el teatro.
Now would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion was like. Geralt, you've known him longer. Say something.
¿Algo que decida ella? Uf. Esta decisión la tengo difícil. A ver, yo creo que le pegaría más el teatro. Pero ¿y si la cago? Y le gusta el tocador. Pero el tocador, claro, si quieres un cabaret no es un prostíbulo. Antes era un prostíbulo. El teatro. Elijo el teatro.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect that.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Oh well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
A lo mejor ha sentado la
Who
cabeza.
knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Yo también lo creo.
True enough. Adheres to the principle that a life enjoyed is a life well lived.
You needn't mock.
I'm not. I mean that. Nothing wrong with the principle. Dandelion just knows how to enjoy life. It's a good thing.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find him.
Como Noguera, el recadero de Jackie. Bueno, vamos a encontrarlo. A ver si se ha metido en más líos. Que Bastardo está muerto. Bastardo hijo, digo.
Armed ruffians in town.
Trouble?
Wonderful.
Come now, I'm nothing.
Si es la herrería de Hattori. Ah, pero no es a Hattori que tengo que ver. Es aquí. Aquí estás. ¿Qué pasa, Yaskier? No, o sea, que era delante de los guardias, ¿no? Aquí.
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such dicks?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Ah, amigo. ¿Cómo sabes que tiene una llave de repuesto,
How
Jaskier?
do you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers I composed.
So, Polly's not one of your...
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Venga, vamos a buscar la llave.
Fine. Let's find the key.
Find anything?
An abomination.
Not here.
I see it all around.
Aquí está.
The key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
No es un
Whoa,
burdel.
slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
Deja que se explique.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of you. Polly's not going anywhere.
Deja terminar.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose... in that case...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Hala, ya hemos
Well, I'm off.
solucionado
I'll
algo.
catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
Lo has hecho muy bien.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was putty in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Pues nada, hay que ir a ver a Thermaltake. ¿Quién es?
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Ya voy yo por los carteles. Tú vuelve el Romero.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary, where Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Portside.
See you soon.
Vale, junto al puerto. Así que está Está cerca, 197 metros. Venga, vamos para allá. Oh no, el señor de las pedorretas. Vuelve la carga. Aquí hay una misión. Anda, si eres tú.
Brought friends? They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's honor too.
No, they defend justice. For it is only fair you face a threesome.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir. You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
Hombre, si no me dejas hablar. Lo intento convencer para que se vaya y no tenga que acabar con él, o luchar contra él y que vuelva a encontrármelo. No sé, creo que es... Nunca he hecho esta misión al completo. Yo siempre o lo he matado sin querer, o... No sé, voy a intentar... Venga, va. Y así, venga, así vemos una lucha hoy. Cuidado. Cuando va con escudo hay que hacerle parries. Vale, o sea que acabo cargándomelo. Pues nada. Tiene la carta para la mujer más bella del mundo. Yo lo leo por encima, vosotros pausad el vídeo si hace falta. Vale, y ahora la siguiente. Vale, esto es la nota que me dio Jaskier. Pues nada. O sea que acabo matándolo igualmente. O sea que esto se podría haberle dicho que se fuera a casa y no habría pasado nada. Pero bueno, así es la partida. Yo creía que este tío tenía más historia después de haberle vencido 2 veces. ¿Qué quieres?
What is it?
We're a problem, Master Witcher. Mate of ours got injured, and we can't seem to find him.
Poor lad could bleed to death.
You tracked many a monster. Would you sniff our friend out as well? We're willing to pay.
Venga, hacemos esta misión de intermedio.
Short delay won't hurt.
Lead the way,
Así hacemos un poco más largo el vídeo, que después algunos me dicen que son muy cortos.
Need some kind of lead first. Any clues?
Yeah, he ran toward the porch. Came out of the sewers.
Sewers should be an easy scent to follow.
Any news from the Zima?
Vale, vamos a seguir esta misión.
So his mother paid.
A ver, alguna pista aquí, ¿no? Aquí está el horror.
A Witcher. We're in for it now.
Prints. Traces of sewer slime.
Aunque tienen pinta de bandidos, que a lo mejor me entienden en una trampa.
Easier than you think. You just need to set the proper bait. Meaning? Start a rumor that your father's ill.
Yeah.
A ver, aquí hay una pista.
Sickly you look to me.
Don't worry about
Vale,
that.
que aquí hay más.
His Royal Majesty's been right generous with funds.
Oh,
for the city's
such
cleansing.
terrible hates.
Things are generally tidier.
Vale, pues continúo por aquí.
I've a sick child. Even more misery besides.
No hay nada más por aquí.
Mister?
Oh?
Why are your eyes so strange?
What are you bothering him, you
Blood.
grub? Can't you
Fresh.
see he's busy?
Ow!
loitering round here?
Fall upon your knees before the
Vale, parece que por aquí hay algo más. Oye, a lo mejor me han dicho la verdad, ¿eh?
Gotcha, Horsen.
Vale, un cazador de brujas.
All right, Witchman. Take your coin, bugger off.
Creo que me voy a quedar el dinero. No me cambien los cazadores de brujas. Aquí la moral. Aquí hay doble moral. Ninguno es bueno, ninguno de estos. Vale, vamos a continuar con la misión del cabaret. Tampoco me he desviado mucho del camino.
Novigrado is a state of mind.
Sick of it. Scandalous. Letting such miscreants into the city.
Everyone's always on me.
Vale, aquí está Thermaltake. Ah, que está siendo coaccionado. Directamente no está.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Hombre, yo solo quiero unos carteles, pero no puedo permitir que robes a alguien.
You're not gonna rob him.
Es curioso porque yo después me la paso robando a la gente. Ah, vale. A puñetazos. Bueno, aquí tiene que ser puñetazo fuerte. Cuidado. Que aunque sean de nivel 11, pegan. Para uno menos, ahora.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle bud estate. Losing his last crowns at the races.
¿Y si sabían dónde estaba?
Wasn't that easy. Could have said so right away.
Bueno, no puedo dejar que le robéis porque soy yo el que tiene que robar, así que ajo y agua. Ah, claro, y como he meditado antes, claro, con razón me estaban dando una paliza, si no estoy drogado. A ver qué tiene arriba. Alcohol. Vale, pues vamos a las potis. Usaba la de troll y la de bruja, ¿no? Si no recuerdo mal. Vale, está un pelín lejos. A ver, vamos a ver un destino de un viaje rápido que diga.
see right away I've got the best deal.
Vamos a las carreras de Belgrade. Ya sabéis que hay que conseguir el trofeo y todo eso. Y una silla de carreras nueva. Por no decir que aquí vinimos con Tris. Ayudar al hijo de Abergelwood para ayudar a los hechiceros. Y lamentablemente nos tuvimos que despedir de ella.
Well, Rutlick, seems you're a considerable sum in the red, but you shan't back out on that account, eh?
Won't have much of a choice before long.
Come now, old sport. We can't allow that. Who'd I wager with then, eh? Listen.
Vaya, parece que eres un ludópata.
We'll make one more bet.
Rolte, que eso que haces está muy mal,
Pay your debts and we'll continue playing. What do you say?
Vamos a hablar.
You Rutlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and martyr to my art. At your service.
Yeah.
Dandelion sent me.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away. Yet, alas, I cannot fetch them.
Ah, yo me he encargado de ellos.
Angry creditors have seized my home.
Think I might have run into one of them.
Then you know my predicament. Now, Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back. I'm to wager on a race.
Vaya. Me va a tocar correr, ¿verdad?
Generous. Not just anybody could afford to do that.
De Louverton is not just anybody. He's Duke Sam's youngest son. Sam of the well-known family of gem dealers. One debt more or less makes little difference to him.
¿Qué es lo que te preocupa?
What's there to worry about? This is your chance to settle up, get a clean slate.
We've had a spell of bad luck lately. Should I agree to de Louverton's offer and lose, I shall be in bondage to him for all time.
Voy a decirle que tan solo quiero los carteles.
Listen, all I really want are the placards. Tell me where you tucked them away and I'll be out of your hair.
Forgive me, I cannot. I hid them with family heirlooms that would work those barbarians lurking outside my home into a slavering froth.
Then go fetch them yourself. I'll wait here.
If I show my face there without coin, they'll beat me to a pulp. I must win back my debt somehow, else I'll never
Pues nada, vamos a jugar la carrera. Venga, yo voy a ganar la carrera.
Let's do this. I'll enter the race. You'll bet on me, win, pay your debts, then give me the placards.
You're that good a rider?
De los
Far
mejores.
from the worst. Go tell the count you accepted.
Lo que pasa es que no me acuerdo ahora mismo las carreras. Sé que tengo que descansar de vez en cuando el caballo y ya está.
Youth these days, they're brained all
Under
of them.
guards, they're worse than thugs.
Another drifter in for men.
Bueno, no podéis negar que ahora el juego se ve más bonito, ¿no? A ver, vamos a descansar el caballo. No pasarás. Ya estamos llegando a la meta. Ya está.
Slower.
Esta es fácil en comparación con las competiciones, de verdad.
I never expected this. May I ask to what I owe this generosity?
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time. Can we get those placards now?
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time, just as soon as I settle my obligations.
Fine. See you there.
Vale. Pues nada, volvamos con Jaskier. Se llama un tal magistral. Creo que ya tengo una, ¿verdad? ¿Cómo se comparaba aquí? Sí, no es que tenga una, es que tengo una mejor. Vamos al viaje rápido, a ver si no me dan más encargos.
Behave, Witcher.
Well, another freak.
Mira, aquí esto ya ha cambiado un poquito, ¿eh? Ah, vale. ¿Tienen publicidad?
I've told you, the piece is sad, melancholy. It needs a minor key.
Hombre, dudo.
To ruin everything. We'll start an email.
Vale, vamos a ver qué se cuece ahora.
Well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
I love it. Especially the, accoutrements.
O sea que he acertado, ¿eh?
What about Rotlick? Did you get the placards?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his own. Should be here soon.
Great! The best way I can think of to promote the chameleon.
Ya no se llama Romero y Tomillo.
Never mentioned wanting to change the name.
Rosemary and Thyme wasn't all bad, but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just a better ring to it all round.
¿Y la coreografía?
What about choreography? Prepared anything special for the opening?
We haven't, but Polly has. She's priceless. Came in and brought the girls in line before I could say knickers. Premier will have the audience on their feet, on their knees, both at the same time.
Vale, ¿cuándo la inauguración?
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Venga, va.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He's all right.
And she say anything about me?
Que estaba gordo y olía mal. Alabó tu forma de razonar, no recuerdo. Alabó la forma de razonar.
She said something that made me think she's not entirely normal.
What?
That you're responsible, got your feet planted firmly on the ground.
You're pulling my leg.
Not this time. One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Oh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the cloak and the dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am?
Pues un mujeriego.
She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous. Takes time.
So it's true. A woman's vanity knows no bounds.
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been attacked. They took her to Valmerius Hospital.
Attacked? She's hurt? Geralt, come with me, please.
Of course, let's go.
¿Qué le ha pasado a Priscilla?
Gods. Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
Well, I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but you are a relative?
Relative? No, a friend. A very close friend.
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am Joachim von Gratz, head of surgery. Until recently, a lecturer at Oxenfurt Academy.
Enough of the courtesies. What are her injuries, besides her eye?
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Así que esto no fue ni un robo ni un ataque normal.
So this was no ordinary attack, no robbery.
Clearly not. It was the act of a demented mind, and not its first.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just this week a corpse turned up in the morgue with similar injuries. And no heart.
No heart? You mean that might have happened to Priscilla? Is someone looking into this?
This is Novigrad. Only the innocent burn here.
Geralt, I know I owe you 100 times over, but I need to ask you another favor. Find the bastard who did this. Find him. And kill him.
Esto no es un favor, no me tienes que convencer.
Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about what we can do.
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet to be autopsied. Doing so could very well provide some clues. No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to excise him. Not unlike a tumor.
Eso supone un riesgo.
Great analogy, but this tumor's not gonna sit there, wait to be excised. Appreciate the help, but I doubt you know what you're getting yourself into.
I know perfectly well, and I assure you I can take care of myself.
Easy assurance to make, harder to back up, especially if you've spent your whole life wielding a scalpel, not a sword.
Look at this scar. Don't be shy. Any idea what leaves such a mark?
A flail. Morning star, maybe.
What do you think? A blow sustained at the operating table? No? Let me repeat. I know what I'm doing, and I wish to help.
Está bien. ¿Puedo entrar al depósito?
Think they'll let me into the morgue?
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you can also get inside through the sewers.
The sewers? Travel them often, Doctor?
As often as required for, the pursuit of...
Medicina preventiva, eso es.
Alternative treatments. Aggressive ones, I'm guessing. Interesting.
We can discuss this en route. Are you ready?
Vamos, sí.
Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemmelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up drowner victims can grow awfully tedious. Is it not better to nip the problem in the bud? I tried to get the temple guard to enter the sewers, alas, to no avail. So I took matters into my own hands.
At no charge. You damned idealists, ruining the market for us.
Vale. Ya hemos completado la misión del cabaré y me parece que ha sido bastante larga, así que lo voy a dejar por aquí. Y en el siguiente vídeo averiguaremos qué le ha pasado a Priscilla y vamos a encontrar a su agresor. O al menos lo intentaremos. Así que nada, si os ha gustado el vídeo, dadle al like, suscribiros si no lo estáis. En la descripción del vídeo están mis redes sociales y el setup del PC. Y nada más, nos vemos en el siguiente vídeo. ¡Hasta luego!